and welcome back to another recipe and to another edition of AEW Rampage Out. And lots happening on this show. We had the Blackpool Club in action, we had the Hardy Boys in action, Jay Lethal, Trent Beretta, and women's division match as well. So lots going on, and we started things off with the artist formerly known as the JAS versus the Hardys and Brothers A. And Rampage open with everyone in the ring ready to go. The former JAS members took control lead on corner Brothers A for a bit before he could reach Matt and Jeff in the corner. Matt Menard, Parker and Garcia quickly ran themselves on the defense as Hager allowed them to regain the upper hand. Daddy Magic then stopped them for Garcia from doing the dance, much to the grinage of the live crowd. This match followed exactly the same pattern as the 8-man tag we saw between the Hardys and Best Friends taking on the four JS members last week. Both teams traded control several times, so it never felt like either trio had the clear advantage. This must be how the trios can actually go, unless it's a one-sided squash like House of Black, really. The big difference between these two and the 8-man tag was that Garcia got the win for his team, pinning Brothers A. Even with the win, Daddy Magic and Garcia still had tension afterwards, and classic 50-50 booking, but the tension afterwards is intriguing with how it's going to go after Fulham and JS. It was an alright match. Kind of feel like I've seen it before though. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Before it's time for Jay Lethal versus Trent Beretta. As usual, Lethal's whole crew was on its inside, so Chuck Taylor didn't exactly even things out by himself. But both of these guys did a favour of a quick pace. So this was a fun match for the moment at Bell Run. Sometimes you can tell when wrestlers are taking it easy in the match, but this was not one of those times. Beretta and Lethal were treating it like it was a main event. This easy could have been a 5-minute match and nobody would have batted an eyelid, but it's still a highly competitive contest that had segments that made it much better. Lethal scored the victory and hit his finisher and celebrated with cronies after the bell. Fun match. Lethal getting the win. I think it makes sense in the content story. And like I say, probably over-delivering on what I was expecting. I'll go with a 6 out of 10. It was a fun little match. Before it's time for Sky Blue versus Emi Sakura. Sakura and Blue made their entrances for the next match right after the video with Santana and Ortiz. They started by trading chops to the chest. The veteran then hit her power before strikes before Blue hit a head scissors takedown to show she wasn't intimidated. Sakura took her out before crushing her against steel set. Sakura's always been good on the aggressive side, but Blue did a good job matching her energy. We've seen Sakura getting more time on AEW and RH recently, unfortunately winning hasn't been coming as often as like, and this was no different. Green picking up the win with picking up the win with the Co Blue to end a short but entertaining contest. 6 out of 10 from me. Worked nicely, I think. Sky Blue and getting a win, big one for her over Emi Sakura, but I'd like to see Emi Sakura get some wins too because she is great. Before it's time for the Gates of Agony versus the Blackpool Combat Club, who they just love to fight, these lot. Yuta and Karen took two smaller members of their teams, but Khan had a significant size advantage over Yuta, which they kind of used to start the match. White was shocked when Yuta took control during the initial lockup. Yuta spent quite a lot of punishment, and Leona wiped him out at ringside, but the Swiss Superman totally turned things around the moment he was tagged in. A big swing, Roy Johnson got the BCC the ring, but Leona broke out the pin after Castagnoli chased Nana away from the ring. Yuta found himself all alone against two powerhouses. Yuta survived long enough for Castagnoli to return to the ring and take solid helping from Khan for the win. This was a solid main event, but the result was pretty predictable. Having a Gates of Agony win when Yuta was isolated would have been a much more interesting result, but unlikely considering their respective positions on the card. But still gets a 7 out of 10 for me. I thought it was entertaining stuff. Blackpool Combat Club keep going momentum. I think Gates of Agony put on a good showing as well against some top stars in AEW. Overall, Rampage this week gets a 6 out of 10 from me. I thought, a solid episode of Rampage, lots going on, which is all pretty decent action. As usual with Rampage, there was nothing really spectacular. It gets a 6 out of 10 from me. I thought, decent stuff, nothing really that I'm going to remember, probably this time tomorrow, to be honest. 6 out of 10. But anyway, guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, wrestling news and Scotland channel is going to be greatly appreciated. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.